Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 115, and today we are returning with the massive doubleheader with our Lions as we take on Manchester City at home and then Paris Saint-Germain away in the top two battle in the Premier League and the second leg of our Champions League first knockout round as well. Before we play the games though, show me what we're getting on off camera. And of course, in the last episode, you saw us pick up our first trophy of the season. Technically second if you count the Community Shield, but we don't really. So first trophy of the season as we beat Chelsea in the Carabao Cup final 2-0. We played two games off camera, both in the Premier League, and we started with a thriller away at Old Trafford against Jose Mourinho's Manchester United, where we won by 3-2 in a brilliant game. One of those games where I just wish I would have recorded it for the camera because it was absolutely fantastic. We fell behind through Andre Silva, giving Manchester United the lead 29 minutes in, but 5 minutes later, Paulo got us an equalising goal. A really sweet strike into the bottom corner, and all three of our goals in this game were really nice as well. Andre Silva bagged his brace 8 minutes later and made it 2-1 as Manchester United restored the lead in this game. Great first half. We weren't done there. A minute afterwards, we got back on their terms where Luiz, the finish was so cool. He just stroked it into the bottom corner. It was like it was in slow motion. Just tucked it home nicely, tucked it into bed, and made it 2-2 as Drew level just before the break. And in the second half, Paulo, what a game he had. Kapanga hadn't scored a goal all season long heading into the game, but he scored 2 in this game. And the second goal, what a lovely through ball by Baitanin. He's the top assist maker in the league. He's been brilliant all season long, and they got the assist there as Paulo made it 3-2, which was the winning goal in the end. But there was one bit of bad news. Pereira was sent off for a second booking right before the end of the game. Thankfully didn't change the outcome of the match. We still hold on for the win, but I don't know how he got a second yellow card. I watched the footage back. I got no idea what he was penalised for. It was an incident off the ball, got a yellow, and they were sent off. That's not the first time we've seen that in the series as well. An incident off the ball resulting in another yellow card for one of our players. But so we held on anyway, got the 3 points, and delighted with that. And our final game of camera was a 2-0 victory at home to Crystal Palace as well at the Den. And this was a really tense, nervy game, I'll tell you that much. We were tied at 0-0 for the duration of the game. We just could not break down Crystal Palace and their interesting formation. I just could not find an answer to get inside and find a breakthrough. Benker was on the bench in this game, but I had to bring him on, and Julian Benker rescued us late on. 8 minutes to go, made it 1-0, drilling the ball into the bottom corner, and finally, that meant that we would get the 3 points in this game after finally finding the breakthrough. And 5 minutes later, Benker extended his fantastic from the spot. 10 from 10 now, hasn't missed a single penalty, 100% record this season as he made it 2-0. Bagged his brace and made sure we held on for the 3 points. So delighted to get a win there, and because of that very late show against Crystal Palace, we are still top of the table with 9 games to go. We are 7 points clear of Manchester City, and we have a plus 19 better goal difference record as well. Destiny's in our own hands. We are favourites to win the title now, but because of how good City have been all season long, you can't rule them out. And I said before, they're going to push us every step of the way, and if they can beat us today in the first game, you best believe momentum could turn very quickly. So massive first game today, but a win will put us 10 points clear. Come on, you Lions. Massive game. So that's that to show you for what's been going off camera in terms of the results, but there has been one other thing to point out. We've got ourselves a new batch of youth players. Of course, at the start of the month, you get a new youth academy batch, and as per usual, I always say this, if you get one half decent player, it's success. Our best player this time is Mason Gallagher, a young left back who I don't really think much of, to be honest, and nice determination, but other than that, not really much to point out. And that's pretty much all we've got in our academy for this time out. But as I always say, if you get one really good player in a series, like Webster is our best player and my best ever academy graduate, if you get one player like this in the series, that's success, all right? One player like this in your save, that's massive success. Normally, the best I can get is someone like Nana, who is also at the academy as well. Anyway, enough of me nattering on. First game today is indeed City at home at the Den, and it's the lunchtime kickoff, and it's a massive one because, again, win this game, 10 points clear, lose this game, gap cut to 4 points, momentum swings the other way. So here's the game, 4-2-4. This will be our lineup for after our win against Crystal Palace in midweek, our normal domestic instructions, and this is our team. Pekovic in goal, but for retirement, also Ferrinchuk and Pereira back from suspension, and Dobby and McKennie as CMs. I always say important games, ball midfield is so crucial, so he'll start alongside Dobby, and Luiz and O'Connell are on the wings, and up top together, it's Benker and Baitanin. On the bench, Fernandes, Vacek, Pingu, Ox, Paulo, Webster, and Kabaki as well. So first game, it's City. It is a massive game in a battle for the title. Let's find out who comes out on top. Come on, you Lions, we need this win. I can just see it now. City win this game 3-0. We get humiliated and the momentum swings, the pendulum swings, and it goes straight into City's hands. They win their remaining games. We start struggling. Final day, we need to win the title. Stoppage time, still tied at 0-0. Julian Benker wins a penalty, stands up to take it, and for the first time this season, blasts the ball way over the bar. But I'll take a point in this game, definitely. I'll take a point. I'll keep us 7 points clear. We still had the plus 19 goal difference swing as well, so a point is good enough for me. But again, a win, 10 points clear, and we surely won't lose from there. And so in the big title clash towards the end of the season, we've been bigging this game up, looking forward to it, the biggest game of the season. There's been nothing to report in the first half, not a single shot on target. But again, I'll take this. I'll definitely take this 0-0 draw, no question. I'll say to the boys at the break, let's do an inspiring team talk. Passionately, I'm going to say to the boys, I don't know. I don't want to say any of these things, really. I'm going to say to the boys, keep going out there and you can still win this one. And we've seen Benker and Pekovic get some good positive reactions. But I will individually criticise all the boys, I always do, when I've done the group team talk. And second half to come, still 0-0. But again, I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Highlight, directly after the restart, Louise's free kick finds Weston McKennie into Julian Benker, takes a touch, finds Ferencek, oh Miro Ferencek, vice-captain, goal scorer, possible Premier League title winner. Millwall 1, City 0, and Benker turning provide. He's got 43 goals for the season in all competitions, and he's got the assist for Ferencek, a rare goal scorer. I think I said it in the very last episode, or possibly the one before that. He's got like 18 for heading. He's really strong. He should score more goals with his head. Well, he scored there with his feet. Lovely finish, a death finish, taking lessons from Benker, and it's 1-0 to the Lions. Perfect way to start the second half. Here comes City, and after a lacklustre first half, all the action should come in the second. McKennie wins it back, showing why we've got the ball in midfielder in this game, and we're still up by a goal. Pekovic with a lovely kick finds Louise. What footwork from Allen, and now the Brazilian cross fields towards Keith O'Connell, and O'Connell down the right has Pereira with him, and he finds him on the overlap. Fernando down the right hand side. Can he cross the middle? Yes, he can. In towards Benker, headed away. Louise heads on, and Benker heads over. Golden chance. Flag stayed down. Lafont came for the ball, got caught in no man's land, and Benker, all he had to do was hit the target there and keep it down. It's 2-0. And for Benker to miss that is one of the easiest chances he'll get all season. But Lafont's being forced off for injury there. City's goalkeeper still leading by a goal. 70 minutes to go. Reluctant to make changes though. We're doing enough. Right, 11 minutes to go. Keith's played quite poorly, so I'll bring on Clinton down that right-hand side. And I think I'll also take off Beitanin for Kabaki as well. He's also played quite poorly. We're into the final 10 minutes now. We're almost there. Can we hang on? Dobby off for Paolo. We are in to the 5 additional minutes of stoppage time. Can we hang on? There's a highlight here with Julian Benker finding Paolo off the bench. And Gapango looking for Webster, gives it away. And here comes City on the break. Sanchez to Stewart. Let's not lose it here. We've been tight all game long. Stewart on the ball. Crossfields. Clinton. Webster back in the team. Lost it. And Kane couldn't beat Ferencek to the ball. Pekovic launched it long. And Kabaki's onto it. Pekovic. What a ball. Dale. Oh, saved. And again. Brilliant double save with the goalkeeper. And Kabaki tracks down a loose ball. Keeps the chance alive. Weston fires it over. Still 1-0. That should have been the game. 2 chances for Kabaki. But the standing goalkeeper Vink with a brilliant double save in quick succession. But that should do it. We're counting down the seconds. We're almost there. Kapango's cross headed away, and there it is. Final score: Millwall 1, Manchester City 0. We go 10 points clear. The goal difference swing extended to 20, and surely with 8 games to go, we're not going to lose it now. Passionately, I'm going to say, really, passionately, that's all I can say. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us, or I've got nothing specific to say right now. Imagine that after the biggest win of the season. Well done, lads. That was a good win for us. No one's listening anyway, but oh my goodness, what a massive win for the Lions. A big 1-0 victory there, 10 points clear, plus 20 goal difference swing, and now surely, I don't want to jinx it, but surely we're on for our first ever Premier League title. So delighted with that. Ferencek with the only goal of the game, it gives us the 3 points, and there is your confirmation in the title race. 8 games to go, 10 points clear. Oh, sorry, it's plus, what? Plus 23. Oh, my maths is horrible. I thought it was plus 19 heads to the game. It's plus 23 now. No chance we throw it away now, surely. No chance. Title surely is ours to lose. And we've also just set a new record as well. Just saw it in the email there for most wins in a row in the Premier League. So a new Premier League record with 18 in a row, notched up as well. So delighted with that. Where's the, there we are. We've got the new record there. We could still break the points record. Obviously, we know in real life in this season, the 18-19 season, City won it with, City set it with 100 points. And obviously, we could also set the most wins in a record season as well. So we've got a chance to break some records here. And hopefully we'll be able to do that. The most important thing is we don't slip up now and maintain our lead in the title race. Anyway, second game today, it's PSG away, the second leg of the Champions League first knockout round. Tied at 1-1, need to score away in France. Let's see how we get on. So here we go then, time for the second and final game of today's episode as we take on Paris Saint-Germain in the second leg of the Champions League first knockout round. The first game wasn't big enough for you. Try this one off for size. Really looking forward to the game, but I did like this news article I just got here where it said Millwall up against it ahead of Paris Saint-Germain clash. Millwall are preparing for their second leg clash with Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions Cup. Fans of the Lions will be hoping their team can come through a tricky away leg, but with their team considered rank outsiders, hope may well be all they have. Seriously, we're top of the table by 10 points in the Premier League. City have been absolutely unbelievable throughout the series. Yet right now, we're odds-on favourites by far to be crowned champions. Like, does our domestic form count for nothing in Europe? Well, I suppose not really, considering how poor we've been in recent seasons. Anyway, here we go then, and looking forward to the game. And let's see if we can pull off the shock here and get ourselves through to the quarterfinals. So we're going to play the 4-2-4 for the game, not our European system 4-2-3-1, because it's just not worked in the past 2 or 3 years. So we're going to the 4-2-4, and right now on the injury report, we're missing Daniel and Ranieri still, but Weston McKennie suspended for the game. Big blow there, considering how important he is in the big game. So 4-2-4, and this will be our team for the game. We've got Pekovic in goal, about for retirement, also Ferenc and Pereira, so no change there, and Dobby and Paolo will be our CMs, with Paolo operating the box-to-box midfield role. Pingu and Webster come in on the wings now for Louise and O'Connell, and up top together, it's Benka and Beitanin. On the bench, Fernandez, Vacek, Louise, Marcel, Oxo, Riley, O'Connell, and Kabaki as well. After the first leg finished 1-1, we must score tonight in France, otherwise we are out. Come on, you Lions, let's pull off the shock and get through to the quarters. Not fancy our chances heading into the game, but it is worth pointing out in the first leg, we could have won the game, as Benka can't find... Oh, he can! Beitanin! Oh! Webster puts it wide of the post. What a chance. Ricardo just couldn't pull the trigger. We had the chance to go 2 goals up after we took the lead, and Paolo hit the post in that game. So had we taken our chances, we could have gone here to France leading on aggregate. But it's still 0-0 tonight, 5 minutes in. Good to get the first chance straight away, but as time is Rennes possession there cheaply. Luis Enrique on the ball, plays it back towards Alex Enrique. And here come Paris Saint-Germain, who again don't need to score tonight, but they'd love if they could. Sensiao fires it wide of the post. Still 0-0. This is going to be a cracking game. Chance galore, I'm sure. And I totally jinxed it. No chances since the first early 2. Still tied at 0-0. Ferenc and Luis Enrique are both on bookings. But as the half is coming to its close, there is a highlight here for Paris Saint-Germain with Sensiao giving it towards Christian, that player we've seen before, finding Alexandre. Back towards Sensiao. And the number 15 finds him again. And Marco Sensiao. We know how good this guy is in real life. Clearly a monster in the game as well. What a finish into the back of the net. Off the post. Clips the paint. And goes into the back of the net. 2-1 over 2 legs. It doesn't change anything for us anyway. We still needed to score tonight, but it's an absolutely wonderful strike by number 7. Gets it back off his man. Oh, look at that. No chance for Petkovic, and into the back of the net. 1-0, PSG in front. We were up against it after the first leg regardless, so it doesn't really change anything in terms of our game plans. Maiga is denied by a fabulous save by the Croatian as he turns behind for a corner, but it's been PSG's half. They've been dominating possession, they've got themselves a goal, and they've been the better team in terms of the shots as well. So heading into half-time, and as things stand, we are heading out of the Champions League. And this is the stage the board wanted us to get to, the first knockout round. But after reaching the quarterfinals 2 years ago in our debut year, I was targeting that minimum for us this season. So we need an inspiring team talk at the break, like against City. And I'm going to say to the boys, passionately, look, you know as well as I do, that first half wasn't good enough. Show them what you're all about in the second. We've motivated a few players. I'll individually criticise the team once again. And here we go. Oh, we stressed out Pingu. Second half to begin. Still behind in terms of the scoreline now, not just away goals. Need to get a goal, otherwise we're out. And there is a highlight 5 minutes after the restart. It looks like it will come to Paris Saint-Germain as they build a chance from inside their own half, with Marco Sensiao, the goal scorer, finding Luis Enrique. And PSG attacking down left-hand side now with Paolo Jokian. But they're working the ball infield now with Diawara finding a Sensiao. Passing so crisp, so clean, right to feet, right at the player's feet where they want it. Sensiao finds Maiga, and he'll take it around Ferenc and find Felipe down the right-hand side into Diawara as they patiently probe and look for that opening. Malcolm to Sensiao, not again, it goes for goal from range. Petkovic saves it, but the chance is still alive. Oh, fabulous save by Petkovic. What a recovery to tip that ball away, and the shot goes onto the post. Still 1-0, and Petkovic right now is keeping us in this tie. Great save in the first half from Maiga. What a stop there on the recovery to tip it behind, and it's still 1-0, but PSG right now got a bit between their teeth, and they're coming through again. Down his left-hand side, across the middle, Petkovic claims it, still 1-0. If it wasn't for Petkovic, this tie will be over, and his kick has found Benka to Pingu, and now Dobby on the ball finds Paolo. Can we get a chance? And our first proper one of the game. Ricardo on the ball to Clinton. Pereira's on the overlap. Can he squeeze him through? No, plays back towards Dobby instead. And the Romanian feeds it through to Paolo. Capango's ball cut out. Benka's onto it though. Julian! Just wide. Come on. I've encouraged the boys from the sidelines, still trailing by 1, still need the goal. Clinton down the right, plays it across towards Josh Tyne, has to win that ball first, and he did, otherwise he would have been in trouble. Kapanga to Dobby, he's about to left back, Ricardo, space, cut out from the through ball, and Pereira, lovely first time ball to Webster. Webster, build into middle, cleared away, and we're keeping the chance alive here. Dobby on the ball, finds Pingu down left-hand side, and the Brazilian crosses headed away. And this time PSG get the danger fully clear with Marco Asensio out on the ball. We had them on the back foot there but couldn't take advantage. And now as they'll slow the pace down and build a chance from inside their own half, here is Marco Asensio driving forward, taking it around Kapanga, and still Asensio, great tackle there by Paolo. And we win it back with Webster finding Dobby. And it's a long ball right by the Romanian, and Benker's through. It's a one-on-one chance, and Benker rifles it in on the arrow mark and puts us back on level terms. What a ball by the Romanian and Julian Benker. It's goal number 44, I think it is, for the season, and one of his most crucial ones scored here in France. What a pull by Dobby. Unbelievable through ball over the top. Benker latches onto it, takes a touch, and fires it home. 1-1, get in. Dobby has been with us ever since our first season in the Premier League. Such an important player in this team. What a ball that was, and what a cool finish by Benker. I said before, misses so many one-on-one chances. Didn't miss a crucial one there, as we are back on level terms. And now, we have the chance to get ourselves a second goal here as Benker finds Beitanin. And that could be crucial, as Benker is through. Yes, Julian Benker, 2 goals in 2 minutes, and the tie is turned on its head, because now PSG must score 2 goals on the night due to the away goal ruling. What a ball by Beitanin to Julian Benker, another assist for Ricardo this season. Oh, Benker with the back pass to Beitanin, hit his back basically to Ricardo, great through ball, and Julian, oh, he's putting his hands to his ear saying, I don't miss one-on-ones now. 2-1, and the tie turned on its head. Get in, Julian. These are going to be the longest 90 minutes in Millwall Football Club history. Can we hang on to the win? Can we hang on to this result, which will send us through? Here is Maiga on the ball, storming forward for PSG and firing it wide the post. Come on, come on, come on. Got to hold on. Another goal, and the tie is definitely over, as I've taken off Dobby, who was on a booking just for a precautionary method. As Benker, oh, couldn't squeeze it in from a tight angle. Oh, my heart is racing right now. Come on, I need this. We need this. We've been so poor in Europe these past 3 seasons. We need this. Ricardo down the right-hand side for Paris Saint-Germain. Crosses Asensio. Maiga off the post. And it's cleared away. Oh, my goodness. How do we escape? As Benker loses out towards Felipe. This is one of those moments where time is just going so slowly. We are almost there. We are about to head into stoppage time. I'm going to take off Beitanin, who's played well out there for Kabaki. He's ran himself into the ground, picking up that second assist and playing well all game long. We got 3.5 minutes to go in stoppage time. PSG must score twice. Luis Enrique back towards Alex Enrique. And the Enrique brothers find one another as Christian down left-hand side crosses, and Velez heads it just over the bar. But I think that should do it. We are waiting for the final whistle to come any second now, and that'll confirm it. There's no way PSG can score 2 goals in 22 seconds, and that is going to do it. Hope was all we had, apparently. Evidently not. We are going to stun PSG and win it, and we needed to score tonight. We scored twice, and we're going to turn the tie on its head, and Julian Benker bagging those 2 goals in 2 minutes. What a quick double salvo for him, and that's going to send us through. Dobby's through ball, excellent. Ricardo's through ball, excellent. Millwall's performance, excellent. Just waiting for the final whistle to come any second now, and that'll confirm it. Ricardo on the ball. Plays it back towards Luis Enrique. Through ball cut out. Where is that final whistle? I'd imagine it will go in about 6 seconds time. So we'll count the seconds down together. 3, 2, 1. And Millwall are into the Champions League quarterfinals. We've come from behind to get the job done in Paris. What a huge result for us. And I'm going to say to the boys, that was really special, lads. Nobody gives a chance, but you played magnificently. Congratulations. A quick double goal from Benker. 2 quick goals from Benker. And we get the job done. We're into the quarterfinals, and I'm absolutely delighted. So, but before we do the FA Cup 6th round, which I'll play off camera against Chelsea, what we'll do is we'll find out who will be taking on in the quarterfinals. As Pekovic credits my managerial talk at half time. I'm getting better at this. Although actually, I think I might do that at the start of the next episode, because the first leg of the quarterfinal is going to be in the next episode. That'll be the second game. We're going to do Liverpool at home and then the first leg of that quarterfinal. So I think what we'll do actually is we won't do that today. We'll do that at the start of the next episode. I kind of like doing the draw at the start of the next episode. Gives a great start to the episode. So we'll do that in the next episode, actually. We'll do the draw at the start of the next episd, and that'll be the next episode then. Liverpool at home, and the first leg of the quarterfinal in the Champions League, whoever that will be, you'll find out at the start of the next episode. So, well, what a fantastic episode that was then. 2 massive games, 2 massive wins, top of the table in the Premier League by 10 points, into the Champions League quarterfinals, and oh my goodness gracious me, I don't want to jinx things, but maybe, just maybe, this will be our year. So thank you very much for watching the episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. What a great episode it was, and if you did enjoy today's episode, then please drop a like, as likes are of course very much appreciated, and a little channel out as well. Much love to you all. Have a fantastic evening, enjoy the Champions League tonight, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon, which again will be against Liverpool at home in the Premier League, and also the first leg at the Champions League quarterfinal, and you'll find out our opponents at the start of the next episode in the draw as well. Have a great night, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you then. Bye.